Very difficult, but don't worry, I'm going to teach you how to do those movements so then when you get into that workout, you're not injuring yourself and you're going to be putting all that work at your full potential. So if you're a beginner, don't worry, you guys can still do this workout. I'm going to be throwing modifications in, but I really want you guys to learn these movements so then when you're at that level, you can perform them with me. So here we go with the warm-up. Let's get it in. So today's warm-up, I want you guys to follow along with me. We're going to start it off with tabletop bear crawls. Here we go. So notice what I'm doing, guys. My arms are locked, my back is straight, my core is tight, and I'm going with the opposite arm and opposite knee and moving. So just keep moving with me until I tell you to stop. We're gonna reverse it one more time backwards. Okay. From here, we're standing up and we're gonna be going down to a burpee. So we got 10 burpees. Ready? And go. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. All right, if you're feeling nice and warmed up, quick warm-ups are great because it gets that blood flowing, the heart pumping, and getting ready for your full potential workout that we're gonna be giving you guys. So now I'm gonna explain your workout. So here we go, step by step with exercise 1. Okay, for exercise 1, we got a 3 exercise superset. So we're gonna be doing 3 Superman push-ups, 3 mountain climbers, and then 3 triple clap push-ups. So when our first exercise is gonna be the Superman push-up. So we're gonna be going into a push-up position. Straight, feet are gonna be straight and locked. Arms gonna be locked too. For this, for progressional step, we're gonna start it off on our stomach. And from here, we're gonna explode up like that, okay? So as you're going from your stomach, release your hands and then explode up high. This is gonna allow you and teach you the mechanics of the Superman push-up to get you elevated. So we're gonna be going down, explode up. From here, all we're gonna be doing now is going and throwing our hips and our legs and our arms back together. So we're gonna go just like that, okay? So you're picking up, throwing your feet up, and then throwing your hands out. Okay, here we go. Okay, again. One more time. Now, once you perfected that part of the push-up, now it's time to throw your hands out and further. So remember, when we're first starting our progressional steps and our push-ups, I want you guys to be using your chest onto the mat the entire time. This is just gonna give you that bounce that you need and the momentum when you guys are repping them out. So, this is what it's gonna look like, guys. Push-up, down, out, okay? Notice what I'm doing. I'm going up, throwing my hips up in the sky, and then I'm raising my hand. Okay, so slowly, bow, bow, okay? And that is how you're gonna basically feel when you're doing it. It's gonna feel super uncomfortable, but this is all about the momentum from the bounce on the floor. And you're using your hips a lot. So, here we go. Just like that. Now we got our mountain climber. So all we're doing is being in a push-up position, bringing that knee in, and then alternating it. Light on our feet, just like that, okay? So in our counts, I want you guys to do 3 reps. So this is what it's gonna look like. 1, 2, 3, okay? Now, last exercise, we got a triple clap push-up. So again, shoulder width apart, core tight, arms locked, chest on the floor, coming up, and then clapping. Using your knees the entire time while you're doing this is essential. Just because the triple clap push-up is not as hard as you think. If you can do 25 push-ups without stopping, then you're strong enough to achieve the triple clap push-up. But it's all about the mechanics and fear. So if a lot of people think that they're gonna face plant on this little floor. And sure, that's possible, you know? But like anything, we need to start from the beginning, ground up, build that foundation, and then start working explosive and more advanced stuff. So remember, knees onto the floor, hands out, bring them in, and you clap them, okay? When you're ready, then we're gonna go clap it from the behind. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if you're a beginner, that's what I recommend you doing in this workout. If you're advanced and you're ready to go with this triple clap push-up, this is what it's gonna look like. Just like that, all right? So remember guys, 3 reps of Superman push-ups, 3 reps of mountain climbers, and then 3 reps of the triple clap push-up. Now, let's get into exercise 2. All right, let's jump into exercise 2. Another 3 exercise superset. Our first one is gonna be a loaded beast to high jump, then we got side kick throughs, and then we got a tabletop press. So let me walk you through one of these exercises. Our first one is going to be a loaded beast to high jump. So we're gonna be going shoulder width apart, knees raised above the ground. We're gonna be bending down, locking those arms. From here, we're gonna explode and jump about 1 inch from our hands. From this position, we're gonna be going and throwing our arms out and jumping simultaneously. So we're gonna go like this. Get into that position, putting your hands onto the mat, and then repeat. Okay? Now, exercise 2, we got side kick throughs. So, same situation. Hands forward, shoulder width apart, tight core, knees raised. From here, we're gonna be going and kicking this through to the side. So what I'm doing is I'm turning my hips, kicking out, throwing my elbow back for a counterbalance while keeping my arms locked. I'm bringing it in, placing my hand on the mat, alternating it, using my hips to rock sideways, throwing my elbow back and pulling my toe. Just like that, guys. And then your last one, same situation, shoulder width apart. We're gonna be going over here, knees above the ground. Now, we're gonna have our elbows outwards. So we're gonna go lowering, pressing, just like that. So the more that it's outwards, the deeper and lower that you're gonna go. All right? So our rep count is gonna be 3 reps each of these exercises. Then we're gonna be doing this for 2 sets and then taking a 1-minute break in between that. All right, so let's get into exercise 3. Okay, exercise 3, we got another 3 exercise superset. This is gonna be 3 reps of tiger bend push-ups, archer push-ups, and then our last one is gonna be a Hindu push-up. So let me walk you through this exercises so you know what push-ups they are. So the first one is going to be a archer push-up. So all we're gonna be doing is having our arms wide just like this and out. So I want you guys to do this with me, okay? From here, we're having our knees on the ground, and all we're gonna do is place them on the mat. This is what it should look like, okay? From here, we're taking 1 step out and another. Having your feet wide is gonna be a lot easier to achieve when you're repping these out. So all we're gonna be doing now is shifting our body weight to the side and then alternating it. Using our shoulders to really, really bend to the side laterally while keeping our core tight. If you guys are having trouble with this, all you can do is keep your knees onto the floor and do the same situation, and it's actually a great stretch. Just like that. Because like in anything, we want to build that foundation, right? And it's important to become mobile. Because if you're not mobile, it's going to be very difficult to achieve these exercises. So remember, stretching out first is very essential to your workout. So now we're jumping into our second exercise, and that's going to be a tiger bend push-up. So push-up's going to be looking like this, shoulder width apart. We're coming down, and then we're shifting our entire body backwards, lowering our elbows onto the mat, and then shifting our body back into that push-up position, and then pressing up. Keeping that core tight, those elbows really, really tucked in, kind of almost to your ribs, is very essential when doing this. Because if they're outwards, then you're not going to create that mobility that you want. So we're going down, low, and then reset. And then your last exercise is going to be Hindu push-ups. Now, this is a great push-up, very difficult to achieve, but this is gonna help your mobility and flexibility a ton. So from here, we're gonna go feet wide, okay? So the wider that your feet, the more leverage and mobility that you have. From here, we're gonna go with our shoulders spread out, shoulder width apart, and think like going under a fence, guys. So the fence is right here, and there's a small opening, and you wanna go underneath it without touching the fence. So all you're gonna go down, dip, coming down under that fence, coming into an upper dog, and then resetting. Low to the ground, going under back that fence, and then pressing to position 1. So, we got 2 sets of this, we got 3 reps each, and then we're taking a 1-minute break. Now, let me break down your last exercise. All right, guys, here's your last exercise of this workout. We got another 3 exercise superset. Our first one is gonna be burpee to a tuck jump. Our second one is gonna be a clapping push-up, and our third one is gonna be a front kick through. So let me walk you through the first one. So we're gonna start this off with a burpee to tuck jump. So all I'm doing is gonna go down to a burpee, putting my chest onto the floor, exploding up, and then from here, I'm using the momentum from my burpee to touch and jump, okay? So the tuck jump, all I'm doing is jumping and then touching my knees for placement. So again, going down, using the momentum, and exploding up. Rep it out a couple of them so you guys can see. That's how it looks, okay? Our second exercise is gonna be a clapping push-up. So we're gonna be going push-up position, shoulder width apart, coming down, exploding up, and clapping, okay? For my beginners, if you guys wanna do this workout, more than fine. Put your knees on the floor and then do the same thing and clap. Okay? And then our last exercise is gonna be a front kick through, one of my favorites to do. So this is what it's gonna look like. We're gonna start this off in a tabletop position, shoulder width apart, arms locked, core tight, lifting our knees above the ground. From here, we're gonna take a step outwards and then bringing this leg through our hands. So I'm bringing it through, putting my elbow back, taking a step, and doing it the same situation, but alternating it. The more that you lower the ground, the more that it's gonna be more fluid and you're engaging your core more. All right, so we're gonna be doing 3 reps of this. So in our front kick throughs, both legs is 1 rep. So remember guys, go at your pace. We're gonna be doing 2 sets with a 1-minute break in between. You guys ready? Here we go, let's get that workout in. All right guys, let's get that workout in. Our first exercise is gonna be 3 Superman push-ups, 3 mountain climbers, and 3 triple clap push-ups. Let's work with me. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's 1 set, guys. Take a minute break, and I'll see you for set 2. Let's go. All right.